I repeat, gentlemen, your inquisition is fruitless. Detain me here forever, if you will. Confine me. Execute me. Everything that I can remember, I have told you with perfect candor.
It's all rather vague, Mr. Carter.
If anything remains vague, it's only because there's a dark cloud over my mind.
Cloud?
Yes.
So what about this Henry Warren?
Harley Warren. And again, I don't know what's become of him. Although I almost hope he's in peaceful oblivion.
Isn't he one of your closest associates?
Yes. For the past 5 years, I have been his closest friend, and I have gotten to share in his terrible researches into the unknown.
Well, you were seen on the Gainesville Pike, walking towards the Cypress Swamp.
This witness of yours may have seen us together, as he says, but what followed? Why I was found alone and dazed on the edge of the swamp. I must insist. I know nothing save what I've told you over and over.
There was nothing there at the swamp. We looked.
I know nothing beyond what I saw. Vision or nightmare, I can only hope that's what it was.
What about Warren?
Why he didn't come out, only his ghost can tell you.
So what were your activities in the cemetery about?
Must I say again, I no longer retain full comprehension of what went on. The weird studies of Harley Warren were well known to me, to some extent shared by me. Out of his vast collection of rare books on forbidden subjects, I read every one written in languages that I could understand. Most were in Arabic. But the book he carried with him was written in characters I've never seen anywhere else. Warren never would get to tell me just what was written in that fiend-inspired book. I remember how I shuddered at his facial expression the night before.
I'm telling you, Carter, there's a reason certain corpses never decay. They rest firm and fat in their tombs for 1,000 years, and this book holds the secret as to why.
I have no clear idea of our object that night. Certainly, it had to do with something written in that book. But I swear I do not know what we expected to find. The cemetery was ancient. So ancient that I suspect Warren and I were the first living creatures to invade the site in centuries. There was a stench, as if the very stone was rotting.
I'm sorry to have to ask you to stay on the surface. But it'll be a crime to let anyone with your frail nerves go down there. You can't imagine what I'll have to see and do, even with what you've read and what I've told you. It's fiendish work, Carter, and I doubt any man without ironclad sensibilities can see it through and come up alive and sane.
You cannot go down there alone.
Heaven knows I'd be glad to have you with me. But I couldn't drag a bundle of nerves like you down to probable death or madness. You have no idea what the thing is like.
But I can help.
One more word of argument from you, and I shall abandon this expedition forthwith. But I promise I'll keep you informed over the telephone, every move. You see, I've got enough wire to go to the center of the earth and back.
All this I can remember, but I no longer know what manner of thing we sought. I kept sight of the glow of his lantern until it disappeared abruptly,
Abruptly.
as if he met a turn in the staircase. I was alone, bound to the unknown depths by those magic strands. Professor! Warren!
God, if you could see what I'm seeing. Carter, it's monstrous, unbelievable.
What is it? Warren, what is it?
I can't tell you, Carter. It's too utterly beyond thought. I dare not tell you. No man could know it and live. Oh, great God. I never dreamed of this.
Dreamed of what? Warren? Warren!
Carter! For the love of God, put back the slab and get out of here if you can. Leave everything. It's your only chance. Do as I say. Don't ask me to explain.
Around me were tombs, shadows, and darkness. Beneath me, some peril beyond the radius of human imagination. But my friend was in greater danger than I. I almost resented him for deserting me under such circumstances.
For God's sake, Carter, put back the slab and beat it!
I was only able to repeat my frantic questions, but something in the boyish slang unleashed my faculties. Warren, brace up. I'm coming down.
Don't! You don't understand! It's too late! Oh, my own fault. Put back the slab and run! There's nothing else you can do now! Quick, before it's too late.
I tried not to heed him. I tried to break through the paralysis that held me, to fulfill my vow to rush to his aid. his next whisper found me still held inert in the stark chains of horror.
Curse these hellish things. Legions. Oh my God. Get out. Get out. Get out. Beat it.
After that, silence. I know not how many eons I sat stupefied. Over and over, I called, shouted into that phone. Then there came to me the crowning horror of it all.
Warren! Warren, are you there? Warren?
I do not try, gentlemen, to account for the sound of the thing, nor can I venture to describe it in detail. I heard that voice as I sat petrified in that unknown cemetery, amongst the crumbling stones, the falling tombs, the rank vegetation, and the miasmal vapors. That voice welled up from the innermost depths of that damnable open sepulcher